During this presentation, we'll be looking at exactly what constitutes a trade-off, and we'll continue talking about opportunity cost. We'll end by taking a look at production possibilities and how they can be plotted using a graph. Take a moment to think about the last time you watched an hour of television. What did you watch? What could you have been watching? Was there anything else that you could have done with that time other than watch TV? You may not have realized it at the time, but you made an economic decision that led to you watching that show on television. Economic choices typically involve trading one good or service for another. Exchanging one thing for another is called a trade-off. A trade-off is sacrificing one good or service to purchase or produce another. Or, anytime you sacrifice one thing for something else. This is closely related to the idea of opportunity cost that we previously discussed. One resource that you may have to sacrifice in a trade-off is time. Time is considered a scarce resource because there are only so many hours in a day, and once it's given up, it can't be gotten back. A scarce resource is a resource that cannot be used to fulfill everybody's wants and needs. If you've ever felt like everybody was pulling you in different directions and that you didn't have enough time to make everybody happy, then you've experienced firsthand how time is a scarce resource. The more scarce a resource is, the more valuable. Whenever you make a trade-off, and you're always making trade-offs, you always lose something. What is lost is known as the opportunity cost. For our purposes in this class, we're going to limit opportunity cost to the next best alternative. So whatever you gave up to make the decision that you made, that's going to be our opportunity cost. Being aware of trade-offs and opportunity cost, or knowing exactly what is being gained and given up anytime you make a decision, is essential to economic decision making. Businesses must be aware of trade-offs and opportunity costs when choosing where to invest funds, when to hire workers, and what goods to produce. Governments need to be aware of trade-offs and opportunity costs because each dollar they spend has to come from somewhere and could have been spent somewhere else. And also because every decision that they make is going to make some people happy while making other people upset. Because many businesses produce more than one good, economists use a model called the production possibilities curve to determine the maximum combination of goods. This is a visual means to really see what's being given up when economic decisions are made. One of the most famous examples of these is about a government making both guns and the more domestically usable butter. So the question becomes, how much butter equals a gun? This chart shows that the maximum they can make is either 1,000 pounds of butter or 200 guns. And we can see that 100 pounds of butter equals 20 guns. So for every 100 pounds of butter they give up, they can make 20 additional guns. Likewise, they can give up making 20 guns to create an additional 100 pounds of butter. Each point on the red line indicates a different combination of guns and butter that can be produced.